Let's discover more about INEREX natural inert gas agents and how they work. INEREX believes the best kind of suppression agent is one that quickly suppresses a fire while it leaves the smallest and healthiest footprint on the environment. Inert gases like nitrogen and argon are naturally occurring in the air. They are just as effective as man-made chemicals when putting out a fire, but they are safer for both humans and sensitive environments. Inert gases are just that. Inert, meaning they do not react with anything in the environment. They do not conduct electricity. There are no chemical or toxic byproducts. They do not cause harm if inhaled by humans evacuating the fire zone. They are safe for sensitive equipment and circuitry. Unlike water-based systems, there are no residues left behind. These naturally occurring gases just safely dissipate back into nature. Technically speaking, inert gases form what is called a total flooding gas system, meaning that on discharge, they flood the room with inert gas in about 60 to 120 seconds, displacing the oxygen that a fire needs to sustain combustion. Fire cannot burn when the oxygen level drops below 15%. In nature, the normal oxygen level is about 19%. Your system installer will measure the area of your protection zone to calculate the correct volume of inert gas needed to displace oxygen to about 12%, below the fire threshold. Importantly, humans can comfortably breathe until the oxygen falls below 10%, meaning no health risk to occupants during discharge. Unlike other chemical agents, mixtures of different densities of inert gases can be used to target the protection, depending on the geometry of the room and where the fire risk is located. For instance, if the fire risk is general, IG 100, 100% nitrogen is the best choice. With a density similar to air, it disperses evenly around the room. But if the fire risk was more towards the floor, a higher density inert gas such as argon, IG 01, would be useful. Because higher density gas is heavier, so it tends to concentrate closer to the floor. Choosing the right inert gas mixture for your protection zone will provide better, faster suppression. Additionally, inert gases are ideal if your protection zone has complex geometry and enclosed areas. It is difficult for fluid-based agents to disperse into the myriad of crevices and enclosed spaces. However, inert gases easily diffuse throughout all the spaces of a zone, to every location from where a fire could start, for better fire suppression, even in hard-to-reach places. After a fire, the best practice is to let the inert gas sit in the room undisturbed for up to 10 minutes. During this time, the oxygen remains below the 15% fire threshold, which prevents reignition. This is a particular advantage in any protection zone with engines or electronics where reignition risk is high. Here, we demonstrate the INEREX inert gas system discharging and smothering a fire. These are just some of the many advantages of INEREX technology. When protecting what counts is more than just putting out a fire, INEREX is the natural choice.